wrestler coming out today beat Gfeller in a tiebreaker, and that was 3-2. And then the other wrestler from Stanford, Daniel Cardenas, he beat Gfeller 4-2. But Gfeller still ranked 10th, redshirt senior, 15-5 out of Oklahoma City. Darracott's ranked 26th, but he's 18-8. And Gfeller did win last year at 149 when these guys met in the NCAA tournament, right?
That was Abbas he wrestled at 149 last.
Oh, that's
last
right. That's when Gfeller was down.
Yeah.
So he did beat Abbas. But this should be a great matchup here. They went just right down to the wire in the tiebreaker, and just a few seconds driving time decided it. But boy, there's a quick takedown by
Darracott.
Nice job.
Good job by Darracott there. Beautiful shot. Fella tried to hit that roll, ended up getting caught on his back there.
Of course, Gfeller is one who likes to reverse if he has the opportunity. He goes for that as often as he does escapes, and that's what he's working for now.
Got to get that right arm out.
And he's got one for sure, but let's see if he gets two instead. He's giving him one. Said no control, but he did have the one. He was about 80% of the way towards that
first takedown. Good high crotch by Darracott, gets the leg up. Gfeller tries to hit the roll. Darracott ends up splitting the legs. Gfeller did a good job crawling forward, not to give up any more points there.
So 2-1 Darracott with 33 seconds riding time. He's out of great town, Flowery Branch, Georgia. Darracott's hometown.
Another Georgia boy.
Gfeller from Oklahoma City, Heritage Hall. This is a guy who wasn't going to wrestle this year, said he was done. But then with the COVID year coming, he finally decided right before school started, I missed 2 months.
Yeah, that he's going to come back.
So 2-1 our score, and still have a minute and a half left in this period. Been a lot of action so far in a short time.
Good fakes, good movement by Darracott in these positions. Obviously, these two know each other. There it is. There's his high crotch.
Went for it. Didn't quite get there.
Well, Darracott's got a nice high crotch. Gfeller's got a nice high crotch. Obviously, Darracott has scored off of his just yet. Gfeller hadn't been able to get to the leg just yet. But like I said, there's still a lot of wrestling left. A minute left in this first period. I have to watch hands to the face. Both these guys.
There's a good shot, and there's two in a hurry.
Good shot by Gfeller.
So 3-2 Gfeller now. They've traded takedowns.
Yes.
Gfeller has an escape. Riding time 25 seconds in favor of Darracott.
That was a beautiful high crotch. We're going to take a look at this takedown here. Little jab step. If you watch Gfeller's front leg, little jab step. Brings him underneath, gets that bam, boom. Hits that high crotch, sat him right on his hip. Clean finish.
Step back and then boom, right
Clean
inside.
finish, good. Little jab step, gets Darracott reacting. And you could even hear the pop.
The Darracott roll, looking to tie, but Gfeller hangs with the roll. Another one. This time, Darracott does get turned into him and has two on the edge.
Good job by Darracott there.
So 4-3 Darracott.
Good job there.
Good scrambling here.
Yep. Good job.
And 27 seconds left, so Gfeller's got to get
That's the reversal here. Gfeller dropped down to the leg. He stopped the first Granby roll, but Darracott was able to counter here. It almost seems like these dudes almost wrestled the same, right? Darracott's just not looking for an escape on bottom. He's looking for a reversal. So he's got some skills for sure.
Caution on Gfeller. Jumped the whistle just a bit too soon. To his feet, he only has 25 seconds left to get out of here, and he does to tie it at 4. A lot of action. A lot of points. That's
yes. Good. Yes, a lot of action here. These guys are wrestling.
And even in there, some good defense, too.
They're going to have to say something about hands to the face. I feel it coming somewhere.
A little aggressive with it.
Yeah, it's good wrestling, good hard wrestling. Yep. Good stuff, right?
Darracott's choice. And did he defer or not?
No, he's going down.
Thought he was deferring at first.
Yeah, these two guys have a similar style, right? It's a good, hard college match right now, and they have history, obviously.
When they get underneath, they like to go for two instead of just escaping. Darracott to his feet. Gfeller drives him back down, gets him off the mat.
And also, when you get matches like this as a competitor, you got to make sure you're controlling your emotions too, right? Obviously, you got a job to do that's out here, and that's to win this match. So can't get caught up in some of the pushing and talking back and forth. You got to make sure you get your job done.
And Gfeller tried to hit a cradle from a standing position there, but not much there. So the escape of Darracott puts him ahead, 5-4. Gfeller will have choice in the third. Next takedown here will be huge if whoever can get it.
Yep. Riding time right now is obviously not a factor. Feller's keeping good pressure on Darracott right now. There's that jab step by Darracott.
Both of them trying to control the collar ties right now. But then you want to control those hands, the elbows. That's all a big part, isn't it? Getting in position to take your shot. Head slap there. A lot of good movement by these guys. They're never still.
Nope, never standing still. Good lateral movement, good jab steps, good fakes. I can honestly say nobody is going backwards. How about that?
55 seconds left in the second. 5-4 lead for Darracott. And remember, there's not a stalling warning.
No, there's not a stall call just yet.
The Gfeller jumping the whistle, but no stalling warning.
There's the stall call because you can't say that Gfeller is controlling the match, right? Darracott's butt has been to the edge this whole period.
29 seconds left in the second. Can somebody get something done here?
But also, in saying that, Jay, as Gfeller's wrestling, he's got to be careful not to pressure too much and step into one of Darracott's high crotches out of whatever shot he may be looking to hit.
Yeah, pass by or something. Fake shot by Gfeller.
Once again, under control, right? They're going to hit him again.
There's the penalty point right there, and we are tied.
That's one of Gfeller's home bases right there. Getting that hook and understanding. Oh, that's big.
Behind him, and there's two by Gfeller. Huge takedown. 3 seconds left. 2-1, and time runs out.
10 seconds, Jay.
10 seconds, as we said. 7-5. Gfeller scored 3 points in the last 25 seconds. And he gets bottom position. Here. John Smith looking interested, as always.
Oh, he's grinding his teeth would be my guess right there. Coach is into the match.
Well, that takedown.
Here's the takedown here by Gfeller. Little counter offense. High crotch by Darracott. Gfeller goes behind, stops the Granby roll, ends up riding him out here.
You know, it looked to me like Darracott kind of, as he made that shot, kind of quit on it and just had one knee down and didn't react well.
And maybe some of that could just be with the pressure that Gfeller's putting on his head too, right? We've talked about those body shots that we talked about.
Escape by Gfeller, so he's up.
Something, contact, or there's injury time, blood,
well,
not for sure here.
Did he not hold up a 1 point?
Well, Gfeller's got an escape. They've awarded that, but he's bleeding. He's bleeding. That's what it is. There's blood on the mat is what the official.
So then he stopped it after the escape. I didn't realize he'd given the escape.
That's where the confusion's at.
So suddenly Gfeller, who was down 5-4, is up 8-5. He scored 4 points. Last 25, 30 seconds of the second, and then here in the first 8 seconds of the third.
That's where the confusion's at.
And Gfeller looks fresh to me. I mean, he looks like he's determined and fresh. And
well, they want them to hurry up and clean this stuff up, right? This is a situation where, obviously, you're in Oklahoma State's position. You feel your wrestler's the fresher wrestler. You don't want the Stanford wrestler, Darracott, in this situation, to have any type of breather. Get out there, clean the blood up, get back, and let's get back to wrestling, because it's going to benefit, in their mind, their wrestling.
But now Gfeller's having them tape a couple of fingers up, so that's going to delay it a little more. I noticed when Darracott was standing around, he had his hands on his hips. That doesn't necessarily mean he was gassed, but a lot of times that's a nice rest position. Gfeller was over moving around, being active in the corner, so And he's hopping up and down now.
Man, I'll be honest with you, didn't look like a lot of blood, but they had to do some cleaning up there, right?
It did. So we'll see. It could be a misconception that one has more gas left in the tank.
Could be. But in any situation like that, right, these guys are in shape. They're conditioning. These coaches want to get them out there and continue to wrestle, especially if somebody's huffing and puffing.
We got 133 left. 8-5 Gfeller trying to avenge the loss he had in the Southern Scuffle.
Well, you also see the blood on Gfeller's knee there, too.
Yes, left knee where it was
coming from, yeah. Ooh, there's
half shot at Darracott,
but back on that high crotch. Everything that has been scored so far has been a high crotch takedown from both wrestlers. Gfeller's plan is obviously keep doing what he's doing, controlling the center, heavy on Darracott's head. But Darracott's got to understand he's got to get to a leg. Darracott left. Now, Darracott has 2 stall calls.
Of course, Gfeller can hang back a little and watch for a counter without risking himself, because Darracott has to be on the aggressive.
He's got to. Yes, you are exactly right, Jay. He's got to be the aggressor, but Gfeller still has to wrestle, hand fight hard, stay in a good position, because there's a hand to the face. I knew that was coming somewhere down about time. It's been happening since the first period.
Just a warning, he did not.
He did give him. No, he did. Oh.
Did he penalize?
Yep.
9-5. See, this other official had me blocked. I couldn't see him call the point. So 9-5 Gfeller now. He's had it his way since he trailed 5-4.
Now Gfeller's got to keep it. Gfeller's got to keep his cool here.
20 seconds left.
Right. This is a crucial situation.
Just don't give up a big move.
Yep. You got to keep your cool. Wrestle. Yep. You got to wrestle.
Headgear came off.
He's got to wrestle.
J.R. Johnson said something to Darracott as if he might have accidentally hooked his finger in the headgear and caused that.
Gfeller's got. This is where we talked about it earlier. Controlling your emotions.
9-5. Riding time not a factor. 10 seconds. Darracott, does he have a throw in him? Apparently not.
3 seconds left.
And that'll do it. A good 9-5 revenge for Gfeller, who's talking to Darracott a little bit.
Little chattering, back and forth. That's a little chattering.
John Smith gets up there and says, break these guys up. Cowboys chattering the duel, 9-3. We'll be back with another great matchup. Big 12 now on ESPN+.